So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes on the field to open this game. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion makes it second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
So Tennessee's offense gets their first crack now. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
First down, right back to the running game. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. He's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Breaking tackles and going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. In the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. The Volunteers move into the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 6th play of the drive coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing and the PAT is good. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job and limit the return. Not much there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback keeps the football. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The receiver grabs it. Nobody can bring him down. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So it's 3rd and short, the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Trying for a 4th down completion. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. He's a 1st and 10 play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third and very long, and they may get 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. With the catch, it's Davis. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Vols will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Contact as he threw it. That pass falls incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. We stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Close to the tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
3
He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. Great cut there. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. What a catch!
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try.
He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Turner 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quick throw to the left. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. We pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looking to throw it on first down.
A deep shot to the left side.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
As the first down is still going. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Tennessee, 31.
He's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. The coverage team able to bring him down. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got it on a crossing route. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have...
Who's in the clear? They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it.
Makes a quick catch.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver puts it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
23 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the Vols will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the completion made. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
38, Texas A&M.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with them.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Touchdown, Vols. The special teams produce a score.
There's the danger of punting so deep in your own territory, and the punter doesn't get off a great punt, doesn't allow his cover team to get downfield and give credit to the return team. They set it up perfectly. He walks into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. With pressuring and sacking to be tackled inside the 10.
I'm surprised they're still throwing the football. At this point in the game, just run the football, work the clock, and get the heck out of here and get ready for next week.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing.
This one ends up as safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Tackled down at the 37. And the Tennessee offense will take over.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end.
Wide open downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
Touchdown, Volunteers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using his legs, it's Lewis. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
it's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Looking for a man deep down the middle.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw a little behind his man.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
That's caught. It's Davis.
Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw again.
Moves out of the pocket.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
It's a quick grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 17.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking for a man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vols.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
68.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Makes the catch downfield.
It's a nice game. We move the football up to the 27. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back.
And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it.